Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. A beast of machine, hitting on you with speed, running gasoline lean. Give me all what I need, indeed. Pedal to the metals, the life that I dream. Can't settle for tea kettle when I can roast it like coffee beans. My chances splitting the seams, bumping supreme. A rough race leaves enough trace, less smoking with steam. Spinning wheels, hitting deals with high velocity. Break the rules of physics to win, become an odyssey. Might be second place, but I'm riding behind. Set to draft, fly by, feel the G-force, adjust, get the better lap. My tires may be bald, riding a weather track, but I've left my checker pass so I can reach the checkered flag.
Alright folks, we are back. Real quick, I want to give a huge shout out real quick before I forget. Chance Grasty, big shout out to my buddy Chance Grasty for winning the Red Bluff Nationals, West Coast Nationals in the beginner box. Again, recap later tonight. We have a brand new sponsor I want to welcome on board. We're going to have a video for them a little later on next week. Healdsburg Collision Center. Thank you so much. Healdsburg Collision Center is located at 20 Healdsburg Avenue, California, 95448, 707-431-2993. Again, that's 707-431-2993. There, you see the logo right there. Reliant Healdsburg Collision Center. Thank you so much for their sponsor. Now, we are right there. You see the face of Austin Piper. Now, get this, guys. This kid has done so much already for 7 years old. Check this out for the rundown real quick. Austin Piper, 7 years old, number 65. QRC races a QRC kart. Home track is Cam Cartway. Has been racing for what, 3 years? Correct? 2 or 3? 2? Am I right on that? 3 years or 2 years, right? We have race for 3 years. Junior class clone. His goal is to be a NASCAR driver like the number 3, Austin Dillon. Now we have on the line right now, Austin Piper. Austin, how are you, man? You've done quite a bit. 2013, take a real quick rundown. 2013 class champion at Cam Cartway. 2013 3.5 horsepower Texas kart national champion. OQA champion, national champion at only 7 years old. We're going to talk to you about that a little bit later, but first I want to talk to you. How did you get started in all this? You're only 7.
Well, I went to go see a friend there and driving.
Right.
And I told my mom and dad that I wanted to race just like him, and they put me in a race car, and then after that I moved up racing and stuff.
Wow, you've done quite a bit, and you're only 7-year-old. I mean, you're just so amazing. Tell us about your kart. Can you tell us about your kart you race right now?
My number is 65, and I have green flames and a picture of the Hulk.
Wow.
That's how I got the Hulk, because the Hulkster is my name.
Ah, the Hulkster. And there it is there. We've got it. We're going to slap up a picture real quick. There it is there. The Hulkster look, the number 65 paint job on our screen. That's a pretty nice looking car. You've got the green flames too. That's pretty sick looking there, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to get on to the next one. You look up to Austin Dillon. That's who you look up to, right? Are you you have a plan to get into NASCAR?
Yes, sir.
Right on. So what do you like most about Austin Dillon? Can you tell us that?
Because he wears a cowboy hat.
Oh.
And because I love his name.
And you know what? If you go to this kid's Facebook, guys, you like to dress like a cowboy too. I saw a picture of you dressed in the cowboy boots and hat. So that's what you two have in common. You like to dress like a little cowboy too, don't you? So I'm gonna let's get to your other things. You have a thing called that your parents do with you called Race Day Energy. Can you tell us about that? Do you have that? You showed me the can earlier. Do you got that? All right, that's a nice looking can there. You see that? Race Day Energy. Tell us about Race Day Energy real quick.
It's a can that my mom and dad bought for me. It was a Red Bull, and my mom and dad put in a wrapper of car on it and my face, and then people were, and my mom and dad bought them, and then we sold it and we gave all the money to a charity.
Aw, that's really nice. Austin, you took your first place. You had a first place win in your pure stock. Tell us about that. That's exciting. I can't believe how much you've done at only 7 years old. You're just so amazing for 7. I'm in awe right now. So you did the first place win in your pure stock. Tell us about your first place win in the pure stock. Do you remember that?
Cam Cartway?
Mm-hmm. That was Cam Cartway, your first win. Do you remember how excited you felt? Did you get up and go like this? And do you remember how excited you felt? Tell us about that. How that moment was for you.
It was very good. And I hold the checker flag out and I went around the track.
Oh, sweet! Did you spin little brodies? Did you spin around the circles, or did you just kind of run around go around the track with your? Yeah, did you do a donut?
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
Yes.
Also, some other things I want to talk to you. You've done a lot. I could go all day with this. You've done a lot. Austin wins the class at annual John Makula Memorial. Can you tell us about the John Makula Memorial?
Makula?
Makula. All right, John Makula Memorial. Tell us about that.
Well, at the Makula race, yes, well, I got first place there. And I got a big trophy.
Oh, right on.
The trophy was kind of almost bigger than me.
I know. I've seen some of the trophies that you guys get, and those trophies are pretty huge. Sometimes they're probably pretty heavy to lift up, huh? You got some great stuff in the background there. Before we get to some other questions, can you take that poster down, or is that poster just up there on the wall there? The really cool looking poster behind it. Yeah. All right, we'll have your trusty assistant show us that. Tell us what that's all about. That's your 6.5 horsepower pure stock win, huh? Boy, that's a nice looking. That's a big poster there. Tell us about that race.
Well, it was at the indoor track.
Okay. At the indoor track, is that an indoor track in Texas?
Yes, sir.
Right on. Can you tell us a little more about that race and how that was for you?
Well, the track was small. Even the track was slippery and stuff, and I had to stay with the track and stuff. But it was hard to drive because all the slippery dirt and stuff. And then when I was right behind the car, I just went fast and I beat it then.
Wow.
And this is how I got it.
Wow, that's exciting. And you're right about that. You can put that back if you want, so we can talk to you. You're right about that. I know some of the tracks get, with the clay and stuff, get pretty slick. So you get loose a lot on some of those tracks, huh? Yeah. So let's some other man. I've got a whole list of things I could talk about because you've done so many. You have had so many wins at only 7. I am just so amazed. You did points. Tell us about the Santa shootout. That actually looks kind of exciting. Christmas thing, the Santa shootout, and you took second place in the Santa shootout.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell us about the Santa. Can you tell us what the Santa shootout is and where they do that at?
Hold on. Let me think.
It's okay.
Grand, Texas.
It's probably it's probably so hard. It's probably so hard to remember and pinpoint because you've done so many things. You've had so many monumental and so many wins, and you've done so many excellent things. It's probably hard to pinpoint. You got quite a few of them, so I can understand. And could you tell us about the King of the Hill series? You won the King of the Hill series, the number 65, in your 3.5 horsepower class. Are you running a 3.5 horsepower right now? What are you running right now?
I'm coming in a pure stock.
Oh, okay.
Round.
All right.
And a pure stock. I'm going into a clone.
Oh, wow. That's exciting. Yeah, so are you going to, am I going to be able to see you at the, I'm going to be out there for the Invitational. Am I going to be able to see you for the Invitational at CAM? Well,
Yes, sir.
yeah. That's exciting. So let's talk about, you have sponsors and shout-outs you'd like to give thanks and thanks out to?
Mom and Dad.
Yes.
Thank you to Elizabeth Richardson and Kaylee Engstrom.
All right. Well, I appreciate anything else you want to talk to us about before we let you go. I appreciate you talking to us, man. It's been a lot of fun. Only 7 years old. I'm amazed. 7 years old, and you have done so much already in racing. We talked about how you look up to Austin Dillon. So real quick, what do you have for your goals? Your short-term goals, meaning what do you want to do for your goals in the next year, and then we'll have your long-term goals. Where do you want to end up eventually in this racing business?
In a NASCAR.
All right. And what's your immediate goal right now for this year for 2015?
To be a better driver.
All right. Well, I appreciate you being on the show, man. I'm going to let you go. Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Austin Piper. I am just so astonished that he's done so much at 7 years old. Thank you so much for calling in, for Skyping in with us, Austin. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll be back for the rest of our show in just a moment. All right, folks. Austin Piper. We're going to take another commercial break because we got to pay for our bills here. Also, before we do that, real quick, I want to give a big thanks to our new advertiser, our new sponsor. We'll get to those in a minute. Let our tech know in just a moment here. Healdsburg Collision Center. That's okay. That was my fault. Collision Center in Healdsburg and Windsor Collision Center. That's at 20 Healdsburg Avenue in Healdsburg Avenue in Healdsburg, California 95448. For more information, call 707-431-2993. 707-431-2993. Oh, by the way, they're on Facebook, so be sure to like them on Facebook. Well, now we're going to go ahead and take a quick commercial break, and we're going to be right back with our next guest, Cabot Bigham, in just a few moments.
Dixon Speedway and Beanish Fresh LLC proudly presents the inaugural For the Love of Racing James Pops Wooten Memorial Race. A whopping $1,000 to win for both multi-wingless and main. All going down April 4th, 2015 at Dixon Speedway. For more information, go to www.dixonspeedway.net.
SSS Multimedia is sending you smoke signals, providing their clients with the ultimate communication and multimedia marketing, distribution, production, and web-based services. They feature high-def video equipment and quality audio sound. SSS is your multimedia source, from graphics for business cards to television production, radio, live sound, and everything in between. SSS is sending you smoke signals. Get your message out with SSS Multimedia. For more information, call 707-701-6416 or email info@sssmultimedia.com.
Taxman's taken all my dough and left me in my stately home, blazing on a sunny afternoon. And I can't sail my yacht, he's taken everything I got. All I've got's this sunny afternoon.
Manticorp Tax and Accounting can help you minimize taxation, establish a corporate presence, and save you money. Our over 25 years of experience in domestic and international taxation and incorporation services makes us the best at what we do. Your first consultation at Manticorp is always free, and our discounted rates guarantee you will not end up paying for what you don't get. Try Manticorp today. For more information, call 707-701-6416 or email info@manticorpusa.com.
All right, folks, we are back. We've got Cabot Bigham. Excuse me, Cabot Bigham. I want to correct that. We had him on the show last. Week. The reason why I have him back is because he had a great experience at Sonoma and came in third at Sonoma. Man, thank you for calling in and tell us about that experience, man. I mean, your first time on the track and you get up there and you finish third. I mean, that's quite an accomplishment there, my friend. Yeah, I mean that's just absolutely exciting, and I think we have the Aussie show 'em right here. We have on our thing. We got a couple of nice looking trophies we have there. If the camera guy wants to get in on our screen, we have your Formula Car trophies sitting on your middle console there. Those are pretty nifty looking, man. Those are for your third place. Right. They were pretty cool looking. Yeah. I like how they got the sprockets or whatever there on those are some pretty cool looking trophies. So who are you? Can you tell us about some of the names that you raced against? Did they have any of the the big names out there for that? I'm sure they did.
No. Actually, yeah, there were a few drivers who have been out there for several years actually.
Mm-hmm.
Names such as Hunter Pickett and
Yeah.
Jane Conwright and all that. They've been out there driving for a while, so it was cool to race against them, and they raced clean, and it was really nice being around them. So hopefully I can get a little bit closer next time, and we can actually do some following.
Yeah. Was it was it a 3-day? Now was it a multiple day event that you went on out there, or was it a multiple event, or was it just one day?
So we have practice on Fridays, and then Saturday and Sunday we do races, practice, quality race, and we use the same tires for both race events.
Okay, I was going to ask you about that. The tires you use. You do use the same tires for both events, then.
Yeah. Goodyear gives us the tires, and we run them. So
right.
It's really fun.
How did the track feel? How did it all feel to you? Did you get good track? Was there good grip, good traction? How did the track feel?
The track conditions are actually pretty sublime, really. The day, it was a beautiful day. The wind was pretty minimal Friday and Saturday. Sunday it got a little gusty.
Yeah.
But otherwise it was pretty excellent driving conditions and good visibility, like I said, great weather.
Yeah, it does get a little, and it does get a little gusty off the plains up there. Out being where that's at in Sonoma. So where are you headed? Next?
My next race is actually at Thunder Hill Raceway.
Okay. Yeah.
And again, it's the Formula Car Challenge, or the same series.
Okay.
The layout of the event should be similar, if not identical, with the Friday practice and Saturday and Sunday race.
Right. Now, is that that's obvious? Is that a road course track as well?
Yes. That's, I believe, what we'll be running is the 3-mile course, the original layout.
Okay.
And it's a really fun course. It's a lot of high speed, a lot of technical stuff. Great layout. Really fun to drive.
Yeah. Does your division also? Do you guys also do oval tracks as well? Because that's something I didn't ask you last time we had you on the show.
The series that I run, we do not do oval tracks.
Okay.
These cars actually are run on oval tracks, though. The Pro Mazda, the Road to Indy series, they do run quite a few oval tracks in their events, primarily because IndyCar itself actually runs oval tracks, so it's supposed to be a stepping stone to IndyCar. So they kind of
Yeah, we actually got a great picture of your car there. It looks like your paint job is done. You got your cabotbigham.com on the back. I mean, it's definitely a hot looking car. You guys, how long did it take you to get all the paint job and all that done? Were you guys like on crunch time for the weekend or?
Well, really, the most effort and time was really put into the setup and getting the car jigged and everything loaded in the trailer. Honestly, the 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 appearance of the car itself, it's actually not a paint job. We do wraps just for ease, really, and expense.
Right.
Painting a car would be much more expensive than the wrap itself, and with rock chips and stuff like that, it's kind of a better idea. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, the majority of our time was spent, kind of transitioning into the car, me working with the engineer, and really trying to feel out what the car needed to go faster.
Right. Right. That's a lot of it. Some of it is trial and error on how the car runs and everything. Well, thanks so much for calling, man. I just wanted to get your post race thoughts. And again, congratulations on your third, because we're not only all of us here at the Checkered Flag proud of you, but we're astounded. In a good way, to be out there. That was your actual first time on that track, right?
Yeah, first time on track, first time
Wow.
racing, so.
First time on the track and first time racing, and you come in third. Wow. You know what, man? You are on your way. You're on your way, my friend. Definitely on your way.
Very much.
Yeah, we're going to watch you, man. We look forward to seeing what you got going on next, and I appreciate you calling in.
Yeah, thank you
All right.
very much.
All right, you have a good night, man. All right.
Take care.
All right, Cabot, Big Ham, and yes, we're going to take another break because we do have bills we got to pay for, and we're going to be right back in just a moment with Jeffrey Telsher, and we're going to talk about NASCAR, our NASCAR junkie. Now, Kevin Harvick, 4 wins in a row, really exciting. We got some things to talk about right that in just a few moments. The inaugural For the Love of Racing, James Pops Wooten Memorial Race. A whopping $1,000 to win for both multi-wingless and main. All going down April 4th, 2015 at Dixon Speedway. For more information, go to www.dixonspeedway.net.
SSS Multimedia is sending you smoke signals, providing their clients with the ultimate communication and multimedia marketing, distribution, production, and web-based services. They feature high-def video equipment and quality audio sound. SSS is your multimedia source, from graphics for business cards to television production, radio, live sound, and everything in between. SSS is sending you smoke signals. Get your message out with SSS Multimedia. For more information, call 707-701-6416 or email info@sssmultimedia.com.
The taxman's taken all my dough and left me in my stately home, blazing on a sunny afternoon. And I can't sail my yacht, he's taken everything I got. All I've got's this sunny afternoon.
Manticorp Tax and Accounting can help you minimize taxation, establish a corporate presence, and save you money. Our over 25 years of experience in domestic and international taxation and incorporation services makes us the best at what we do. Your first consultation at Manticorp is always free, and our discounted rates guarantee you will not end up paying for what you don't get. Try Manticorp today. For more information, call 707-701-6416 or email info@manticorpusa.com.
In the summertime.
All right, folks, we are back. Checkered flag, waiting to hear from Jeff. So while we're doing that, we're actually going to talk about the Red Bluff Nationals. Wow, what a race it was at the Red Bluff Nationals. In a little while, we're going to be hearing from Jetman Hayes. And by the way, I want to have a look at this photo here. This is his brand new paint job from Outlaw Cart Supply. Brand new sponsor, Jet Hayes, picked up a new sponsor for QRC. We're going to hear from him a little bit later tonight, so that's really exciting. Right now, we're going to actually play some videos. We got some videos of the... Oh! That's probably Jeff right there. Hello, Jeff.
Hey, Shannon.
Put the phone near your mic.
Oh, all right. I gotta put the phone near my mic. This one here.
Yes.
Okay.
Something's going on with the other one.
All right. Gonna have to hold. Can you hear on this mic already? On good. Hang on, man. We're gonna get you queued in for my mic here. Okay.
Okay.
All right. How does that? I'm gonna ask my tech. How does that sound?
That's good.
All right. Jeff. Yeah. Thanks for being on the show, man. We. Technology, as you could figure, doesn't always work like it's supposed to.
You want to know my phone failed.
Oh, no.
I'm on a landline right now.
Oh, you are? Okay. So, yeah, I tried to call you on your cell phone during the break,
Oh.
so that's why. Well, we got you on the show. You're here, so that's what matters. We're gonna get right into NASCAR talk, because I am so excited. This is fourth in a row for Kevin Harvick, so let's get right into our NASCAR talk. Fourth in a row for Kevin Harvick, man.
Yeah, that's amazing. You know, he is on a streak right now that I don't think anyone's going to be able to stop him. It's just, I think that he's going to beat Jeff Gordon's record of 13 wins.
We were just talking about that off air before I went on air on the internet and Facebook, and I agree with you. I really think he's on his way to beat that record. I really do.
Yeah, and I think Richard Petty's record will be easy for him to beat too.
Well, yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
It looks like the team is just very cohesive, and they got the driver. You know, Kevin Harvick is a great driver. He can wheel the car, and when the team clicks with the driver like they are, he's unbeatable.
Yeah, true. You know, like I said, it is true. You know, the team looks good. And he is unbeatable. What he's going to do for the next race. He's definitely on a roll. You know, I was impressed with some of our local guys too. Kyle Larson. You know, he raced pretty hard. So it was good to see. It was good to see Kyle Larson. You know, competing like he was. So.
Yeah, he's getting the experience he needs to become a great race car driver.
No, yeah, he is, exactly.
Right now, you know, we know he has the ability. He just needs the experience.
Yeah, exactly. That's all it is. You know, basically chalk it down to ability, now needs experience. So let's talk about we're off the NASCAR thing. Let's talk about some of the races you have coming up fairly soon here. It's getting close, man. The Racing for Wishes.
Yeah, the Racing for Wishes 150 in Shenandoah Speedway, and we got great news today. Minnie Terrell, the youngest late model driver in the United States, is coming to race there.
Oh wow, that's so exciting! I thought I had a picture on here of it, but I guess do we have it on there? Or like maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. I don't know if we do or not. But you can go to Jeffrey Telscher's Facebook. You can go to our Facebook. We have it posted there. I mean, the wins, the payouts are absolutely amazing. So.
Yeah, it'll be one of the most the highest payout for a late model race in Virginia this year.
Yeah, I mean we're talking like $6,000 for the top one. So I mean that's
to the winner. Yeah, and we're paying $13,000 in prize money complete. Yeah. So that's a lot of money, and we're the Legends race that's running at the same time. We click that up too, a couple of notches. So we're paying out some good money, and there are going to be some great drivers there. had a guy that's coming up from Colombia. It's Juan Garcia. He's going to be racing in the race. Mm-hmm. And Minnie Terrell, and there could be a multitude of people.
Yeah. So how many cars?
That
How many?
he isn't running in the Xfinity, he might come up. So,
Do you know how many cars have signed up so far?
Matt Bowling, he said he might come too.
Okay.
So, a lot of major drivers. Philip Morris.
Wow, God, they're talking some great names showing up for this. Do you have any idea how many cars are going to possibly show up? Any sign-ups already?
I only have Minnie Terrell and that Juan Garcia for sure.
Okay.
Right now.
Right.
But I know they're coming, and then we'll have people from the track too that are normal racers.
Oh yes. But this
I'm thinking 30 cars.
Oh yeah. Well, this is your time to really put it out there. Now that we're on the checkered flag, for your time to petition to the racers that may be watching. You guys show up to this. What is it? April 4th?
It's April 24th.
24th. Excuse me. April 24th. Yep.
April 24th at Shenandoah Speedway. Well, pit gates are at 1 o'clock. 6,000 to win. We're raising money for Make-A-Wish. $3 of every ticket goes to Make-A-Wish, and then we're going to have a pass the helmet.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
During the race.
Yeah, and then tell us about, because last time we had you on, you talked about the 911 race, and some of our viewers are like, well, what's the 911 race? So tell us about that. Isn't it, don't we have, you're going to have some actual police officers competing, correct?
Law enforcement officers.
Law enforcement,
There'll be law enforcement officers out there racing in mini stocks, 4-cylinder cars.
I think it'd be kind of cool. I was thinking it would be.
Should be pretty good. We're in the middle of working on all that.
Right.
So
I was thinking it'd be kind of cool if how far-fetched it is. It kind of cool if they had some of their own. If they're not had some of their own police cars, like their older police cars with good engines in them, they don't worry about wrecking. And that'd be kind of cool to have those out there.
Oh, definitely, and we were talking about it, but the chief, he doesn't like that idea.
Well, yeah.
He doesn't want to drive his cars out there.
Yeah, probably not. But it's going to be. They
have a low budget anyhow.
Yeah.
They've got a lot of their officers there are brought there by grants.
Right. Yeah, like I said, probably not. It's a pretty exciting. It's going to be a pretty exciting thing all around anyway. I mean, for Racing for Wishes, so it's for Make-A-Wish Foundation, correct?
Yes, it is.
So how much? So you're looking to get a portion of the ticket sales. How much of the ticket sales portion goes to Make-A-Wish, which is a great program, by the way.
Yeah, it's the only charity that 100% of the money donated goes to the wishes.
Right, exactly.
Administration is covered either by corporate sponsors or volunteers.
Yeah, some of our big-time racers have been involved with the whole Make-A-Wish, and it's good to see.
Tony Stewart is involved with it. He does stuff with it.
Yeah, he's granted several wishes. But wouldn't it be great if you can get people like Tony Stewart? But maybe next year, maybe next year once this one gets put out there. And by the way, are you gonna have this on Go Livestream? It's gonna be on GoLivestream.tv.
Yeah, we're gonna webcast both races.
Okay. Yeah, I'm excited to be back with Go Livestream and what it's doing. Everything's working really well. Did you happen to see our? By the way, I want to thank our viewers. We were off. We have been off Go Livestream. We haven't been able to archive Go Livestream for a long time. So a lot of our viewers actually kind of didn't watch Go Livestream. So we've been gone for being gone for a year. We did pretty well. We almost got 100,000 viewers from the last show for being gone for a year. That's pretty good.
Wow, that is good.
Yeah. So I want to thank our viewers, and it's the racers and viewers alike, and our guests. That's what makes the checkered flag. But so excited to have you on the show and see everything you're doing. And you have a show yourself. They can watch on GoLivestream.tv. All this time I've had you on, we failed to mention it. So let's talk about that too.
Yeah, I have a show I've been doing for 9 years. It's called the Stock Car Session, and we talk about racing on the West Coast mainly, and then a little about Kevin Harvick or people from the West Coast.
Yeah. So you got guests that come on there too, and all that. So,
Yeah. We we haven't had a lot of guests lately. A lot of the interviews I've just gotten at the track and run them on there.
Yeah, I've noticed that, but that's good though. We plan on doing that this summer. We kind of want to. Hopefully, we get enough advertising to go on a tour because we'd love to go out there and do some live stuff too. And like I said, you might have seen we just picked up Healdsburg Collision, so I'm so excited that we have a new sponsor on board. And we're still waiting on D&H Fresh. They're also going to be on board, so we're going to have 2 sponsors, this year and everything. So I'm excited about that.
Congratulations, that's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Good
Thank
job.
You, man.
Good job.
Yeah, thank you. But back on the stuff that you got going on. So let's push that again real quick before we let you go, because I want the fans to know about it. So it's April 24th at Shenandoah Speedway. Where is all that located?
It's located 33 miles north of Charlottesville.
Okay.
On the Highway 304.
Right. So Racing for Wishes, folks. Don't mark this on your calendar. And if there's racers that are watching that have late models, get out there. I'm sure I could speak for Jeff if you're to say that you're welcoming more late model racers to come out there.
Yeah, definitely. We want as many as we can get.
Yeah. So let's get as many.
If we had 70, that'd be great. They actually have, for the Denny Hamlin race, there's 75 people that have signed up for that race.
Wow.
And
and
we personally invited everyone on that list to come to our race too.
Right. Jeff, thank you so much for calling in, man. It's always good to hear from you. You're like all over the place, man. I never know where you are next. Sometimes you're in Virginia. Sometimes you're in back in California. So I never know where you're at. You're hard to keep track of.
Yeah, I'm traveling a lot. Gotta go where the money is.
Yeah, I hear you on that, brother. Well, thank you so much for calling. I appreciate it. And so thanks, man.
Great show, Shannon.
All right, thank you.
Talk to you later.
You too. All right. It's always good to hear from Jeff. Yes, we're going to take another break because we do have to. Well, actually, before we do that, I want to get to our new sponsor real quick, Healdsburg Collision. Let's get up to that. Located at 20 Healdsburg Avenue in Healdsburg, California, 95448. We will have an official video for that down the road. 707-431-2993. That's 707-431-2993. You can also like them on Facebook. And go on Facebook and tell them that the Checkered Flag sent you also. So we're going to take another break, and we're going to be back. We're going to show some videos, actually, leading up to the Nationals at Red Bluff. And we're gonna show some of the 500 footage and all that. That was on the set on March 7, 2015, and then we're gonna do talk about the Red Bluff Nationals from this past weekend. And we're gonna do that in just a few moments. Dixon Speedway and B&H Fresh LLC proudly presents the inaugural For the Love of Racing James Pops Wooten Memorial Race. A whopping $1,000 to win for both multi-wingless and main. All going down April 4th, 2015 at Dixon Speedway. For more information, go to www.dixonspeedway.net.
SSS Multimedia is sending you smoke signals, providing their clients with the ultimate communication and multimedia marketing, distribution, production, and web-based services. They feature high-def video equipment and quality audio sound. SSS is your multimedia source, from graphics for business cards to television production, radio, live sound, and everything in between. SSS is sending you smoke signals. Get your message out with SSS Multimedia. For more information, call 707-701-6416 or email info@sssmultimedia.com.
taxman's taken all my dough and left me in my stately home, blazing on a sunny afternoon. And I can't sail my yacht, he's taken everything I got. All I've got's this sunny afternoon.
Manticorp Tax and Accounting can help you minimize taxation, establish a corporate presence, and save you money. Our over 25 years of experience in domestic and international taxation and incorporation services makes us the best at what we do. Your first consultation at Manticorp is always free, and our discounted rates guarantee you will not end up paying for what you don't get. Try Manticorp today. For more information, call 707-701-6416 or email info@manticorpusa.com.
In the summertime.
Cut my mic off. I'm going to play this.
It was a lot of fun getting to race with some of the best people in the sport and racing on a really big track that a lot of big names have raced on.
Yeah. That's pretty exciting there. I mean, for that, some of the names you talked about, like some of the names you've got to race on there, Rico Abreu came from there. So, you actually picked up a new sponsor, Outlaw Cart Supply, and you have a paint. I have a car here, the number A51. Tell us about that.
Thank you to Clint Maynard and Outlaw Cart Supply. They're gonna let me drive one of their 500s at some big shows, and
right,
just let me run with some of the better drivers. And
yeah, hang on. I'm getting a message from I could put her on the spot. A message from your mom actually saying there's no sound on the show. Is our sound turned up?
Yeah, there was an issue. I got it now.
Okay, he got it now. Okay, so there was an issue. The sound is back up, so we're gonna start this over. Jet, we got Jetman Hayes on the show right now. You're not hearing or seeing Deja Vu. We had a problem with the sound, but we're back on. Jet, thank you for being on the show. You came in at third at the Red Bluff Nationals. Man, you must be really tired. I know we got you. I know we got you in traveling still. Tell us about your Red Bluff experience and how that all came about for you.
Yeah, thank you to all the people who donated on the GoFundMe and who supported me while watching while I was out there.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun getting to race with some of the best drivers that are in the sport and racing on a track that you can run 3 wide and usually not have anybody crash you or anything. And a lot of big names have came from that track. It was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, we talked about some of the big names that came from that track. Rico Abreu, Kyle Larson, to name a few. We've had him on the show before. Tanner Delbert Thorson. So those are some good names. A lot of people have started at that track. So I could definitely see you. Carrying that and becoming something big in the business. I mean, to get third at a track you've never been at before. I mean, that's a huge accomplishment, my friend.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Right. So did you get to meet any of the Northern California racers, or did you get to do any mingling at all?
Yeah, I got to meet the QRC guys. I met Tanner Thorson and Jimmy Elledge and a lot of those people that race out there weekly and have some pretty good luck.
Yeah, sounds like, really looks like you had a really good time. And I think, Tech, we can show that picture. There's a picture there that says dirty. It says dirty face, because he has a, get that picture up there. You looked like you were having a lot of fun. You came out and you had a lot of dirt on your face, and that's kind of a way to show how much fun you're having there at the dirt track. So, not to embarrass you, but we have that picture there. You look like you were having a lot of fun.
Yeah, track turned out to be really dusty.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
So that was kind of a track that we were used to, and so we had a little bit of an advantage over the guys who run the weekly because they're not usually used to drive track. They're used to the track that's always fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Right. And then something came out of this. We have a picture right here on the screen right now. The number here, A51 Outlaw Cart Supply. They have the number on there, 405-672-0193. That's you got a new sponsor for QRC. And is that a new cart I'm looking at there too?
Yeah, that thanks to Clint Maynard and the Outlaw Cart Supply, they're gonna let me run one of their 500 Outlaw carts.
Wow.
One of these bigger races.
Wow, that's exciting. Yeah, man, you're moving up, kid. I mean, that's exciting. 500 there, the number A51. So, do you have your first race lined up for that already?
Our first race will probably be the short track shootout at Camp Cartway.
Okay. Yeah. All right, sweet, man. Well, excited to hear from you, man, and just wanted to have you on a little bit and just do a little recap of the Red Bluff Nationals. I know you're probably extremely tired because your mother said you're still on the road right now, so we'll let you get going. And man, it's just so exciting to see what you did and that you got number 3 already. That's just amazing, man.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Hey, no problem, brother. All right, we'll let you go. Thank you so much. All right.
Great.
All right, Jetman Hayes, man, absolutely amazing. We're gonna get to right now. Oh, turn this off. Right now, we're gonna show some races from they did on the 7th. I got a race here right now, and then we'll be back to close out the show in just a moment. Red Bluff, taking a look at some Red Bluff Red Bluff highlights. This is from points race number 13, getting up to the Nationals. And again, like I said, this is a pretty good track here. We're going to show some highlights from this, and we'll be back in a few moments. the sound. So what happened? Is it not working right now? What's going on? Is it not working right now?
Hold on a second. Yours is.
Mm.
I don't say this too often here in the 50 division, but it looks like lap traffic's going to play a factor in this one. My top five looks like this: Clemens, Carrick, Maria Cofer, Blake Carrick, and Landon Brooks. So it's a Carrick Motorsports. Got three Carrick Motorsports guys in the top five. Big contact between Clemens or Green. Oh, lots of contact on the front stretch. Everybody hangs on to it though. How about Blake? 250 feature here. And I can feel the grandstand shaking. Oh, he's pumped. And here comes some donuts. And here comes Maria Cofer. See, Maria Cofer with a little, I don't know what that's called, but that's her, a curtsy. Maria Cofer with a curtsy. She wins the 250 2014-2015 championship.
After this, we'll go to another commercial break. I'll look up the, I'm going to look up something real quick to make sure I have who's on next week. So after this, we'll go to the commercial break.
All the heavy hitters, including Bo Perkins and Chris Bernard, as the battle for the lead is heating up as Eric Cannon takes the lead off of turn 4. Ward Green. Fire. Ward Green. Bernard's got a great run down into turn 1. He looks for it. He doesn't get it clear. Eric Cannon drives back around him. Now he got the slide down for Bernard. They make contact. Cannon off the curve and Chris Bernard takes home the win. Incredible run by Renaud. Doesn't lead a single lap the whole race. It leads the last one.
All right, folks. Showed a couple of highlights there from the Red Bluff points race number 13. Anyway, we didn't have the information for the Nationals, so I apologize for that. We will have that next week. We'll have full coverage of the Nationals. I want to get to another quick commercial break, and we'll be right back in just a moment to close out the show.
Dixon Speedway and B&H Fresh LLC proudly presents the inaugural For the Love of Racing James Pops Wooten Memorial Race. A whopping $1,000 to win for both multi-wingless and main. All going down April 4th, 2015 at Dixon Speedway. For more information, go to www.dixonspeedway.net.
SSS Multimedia is sending you smoke signals, providing their clients with the ultimate communication and multimedia marketing, distribution, production, and web-based services. They feature high-def video equipment and quality audio sound. SSS is your multimedia source, from graphics for business cards to television production, radio, live sound, and everything in between. SSS is sending you smoke signals. Get your message out with SSS Multimedia. For more information, call 707-701-6416 or email info@sssmultimedia.com.
Taxman's taken all my dough and left me in my stately home, blazing on a sunny I can't sail my yacht. He's taken everything I got. All I've got's this sunny afternoon.
Manticorp Tax and Accounting can help you minimize taxation, establish a corporate presence, and save you money. Our over 25 years of experience in domestic and international taxation and incorporation services makes us the best at what we do. Your first consultation at Manticorp is always free, and our discounted rates guarantee you will not end up paying for what you don't get. Try Manticorp today. For more information, call 707-701-6416 or email info@manticorpusa.com.
In the summertime.
All right, folks, we are back. I want to thank all our guests for being on the show. We have Brandon Matthews next week on the 24th as part of our Way Out West series for Cam Cards. I want to thank all our guests. Also, to give a huge thanks to our sponsors, and of course, get to our newest one real quick. Hillsburg Collision. Give big thanks to them at 20 Hillsburg Avenue in Hillsburg, California, 95448. More information, 707-431-2993. Again, at 707-431-2993. Check our websites for all our updates. www.checkeredflagshow.com. Our Facebook, Checkered Flag Talk Show is our Facebook, so go to Checkered Flag Talk Show. Again, www.checkeredflagshow.com for all our updates. I want to thank all our guests and, of course, especially you fans. Until next week, folks, good night.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. A beast, a machine, hitting on you with speed, running gasoline lean. Give me all what I need, indeed. Pedal to the metals, the life that I dream. Can't settle for tea, kettle when I can roast it like coffee beans. My chances splitting the seams, pumping supreme. A rough race leaves enough traceless, smoking with steam. Spinning wheels, hitting deals with high velocity. Break the rules of physics to win, become an odyssey. Might be second place, but I'm riding behind. Set the draft, fly by, feel the G-force, adjust, get the better lap. My tires may be bold, riding a weather track, but I've left my checker pass so I can reach the checkered flag.